Are you a wounded healer, and how to begin doing your spiritual work online at this time? And so I just really feel that we as light workers, as healers, are really needed. Hello, beautiful goddess. So as I'm filming this, we are dealing with the COVID-19 sort of trauma, and it is playing out around the world. And so I was just really moved to make this video to just share some tips with you to help you move forward if your goal is to begin to do your practice, whether you're a life coach, whether you're sort of a fitness coach, a wellness coach, whether you work with people with their diet and their health, any sort of helping healing profession. This really is the time you really are needed right now. And as someone who has started, I'm a couple steps ahead of you, I want to share some tips. Online is perfect for right now because obviously a lot of us want to be able to work from home. As I am, I'm relaxing on my sofa. My cat, Percival, is right there. I'm going to assume you have your certification or your training in what you want to coach and consult and help heal people in. Whatever you need to be confident helping people. Most of my clients are women, and I do currently run my business all online via YouTube. So I have a video, I will put it below, on how to build your brand using YouTube. I think YouTube is a wonderful way, you're watching this on YouTube most likely, it's a wonderful way for people to get to know you who will become potential clients. But I want to take a step back from that and just encourage you to begin to put yourself out there. So of course, I'm going to start real basic, but of course you need a website. One thing about that, you do not need a fancy website. It literally could be one page. You could look at Wix, you could look at Weebly, Squarespace, beautiful websites, very easy to use. Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, right? So get a website, but that doesn't even matter. You could literally have a Facebook page, okay, goddess? So you have that, and then how to start getting clients, how to start getting the word out about your work. Get online, but many of us, I think, are using online media the wrong way. I recommend YouTube because you can make short videos where you basically share your expertise, and what's great about that is people are going to get to know you. They're going to see you, and much better than just seeing a photo of you. I mean, that can be fine for like Instagram, that's fine. But with a video, people see you speaking. They get to know a little bit about you over time. So what you want to do is think about starting. I find Facebook a little trickier to work with. They're always changing things. Okay, and a lot of times folks don't see if you put out videos on Facebook. I recommend YouTube. Just start a YouTube channel and just start sharing what you know and break it down into little bits. So if you're a life coach, what area of life coaching do you really want to coach in? And then take one really common problem that a client might have, and then I would break that down even smaller. You would just take one aspect of the problem. Like I recently had a client who is a marriage counselor. You know, she was wanting to grow her business, and we were actually in a program that was teaching meditation, because I feel a lot of us healers, if you haven't healed yourself completely, or not completely, obviously, if you haven't healed yourself to a certain point, it's very hard to attract clients. Getting online, and if so, say a marriage counselor, she could maybe take a common problem, like a common question, a frequently asked question from the women she's interacted with, you know, on the day-to-day, and then make a little video about that, make a 5-minute video about that, and then sort of make a little series of videos related to marital issues, okay? And really break it down into small steps. What I recommend, you're a light worker, your work is needed, just start putting videos out there. They do not have to be perfect at all. They do not have to be perfect at all. This is also just called content marketing. That's sort of the weird businessy name for it. But what it is you're developing a tribe of people who know you and respect that you have some expertise in what the heck you're talking about, right? So when they hear you like, okay, she sounds like she knows what she's talking about with marriages, and oh wow, she's been married for 20 something years and she has this training, and they're going to hire you over someone who they just find on, like a marriage counselor website, who they don't know. They see she has credentials and you have credentials, but they've been watching your videos. Women who might hire you, they get to know you. Okay, so the second tip is start to put yourself out there. What's great about YouTube is over time, the video might get 10 views and you're like, oh wow, that really sucks. And it will at the beginning. But over time, then it's going to get 50 views. It's going to get 60 views. And with YouTube, it doesn't matter how many views, because all you need are 2 or 3 clients, right? You're here to help. So if, say, a video has 200 views, that may sound low, but if you get 10 clients out of that, that's amazing. That you've proven your expertise, you've connected with people, they know a little bit about your background, they've developed a rapport. So you can do this. Online is the best way because you can be working from home like I am, right? You can have your little office or set up a beautiful space in your kitchen or the spare room where you can meet with clients via Zoom or Skype or whatever technology you choose to use, right? It's not expensive either, particularly, right? These online technologies. And so you can coach and consult this way. The thing is getting the clients. And as I said, you've got to put yourself out there, goddess. So I'm going to wind this video up, but what I want to say to you is if you have real fear when you hear that, like, okay, I need to start putting myself out there, how are you going to get discovered? How are the women you're supposed to help, the women or men you're supposed to help? I hear Spirit is saying to me, well, some of you may feel like, well, I don't know exactly who I want to attract and so on. And that's something we can work through together in terms of your niche. It is kind of important to have a niche audience, but what I want to say is when you're first starting out and you're putting yourself out online, you don't have to know your niche. And I know you can help everyone. This is the common problem. You think you can help everyone, which you can, but everyone is not your client. So as you would start, say, putting out more content, more videos, you'll start to see who responds, and you'll get clearer on like, oh wow, I like dealing with this particular problem. Like maybe it's young couples if you're a marriage counselor, couples who are newly married, maybe 5-6 years or less, and they're having trouble. Or maybe you want to work with more middle-aged clients, boomer clients who've been married for a long time who are now running into problems. The niche can develop, okay? So don't let that hold you back. Again, the world needs us putting our work out there. You do not have to be perfect. In fact, you want to start imperfect, and here's why. I'll end the video on this. You want to start imperfect because a lot of people aren't going to see your first videos, right? Like I said, 10 people, maybe over time 40 or 50 people. But as you make them, you're going to get better and more people will see them. So you've got to start, and you're going to get better as you start. You're going to get better at just recording. You're going to get better at outlining your topics. You're going to get more comfortable on camera. And so all of that I am available to help you with. I've grown my channel as I'm filming this to 8,000 subscribers, and I present programs, meditation, mindset, and so on, to women. I work exclusively with goddesses, primarily Prime of Life, and they all find me through YouTube. Okay, so this can work for you. You might be tremendously charismatic, maybe you don't know, or maybe you're kind of shy, and you know what? Your clients like introverts, right? There are people who are introverted, they may want an introverted coach. Don't take yourself out. Put yourself in the game, put yourself out there. Don't just put yourself that you are not good enough. A program I will be doing soon. So in addition to one-on-one coaching, I am putting together a program that I'm thinking of calling the Wounded Healer, relating to why so many of us healers, spiritual beings have difficulty putting our work out into the world. And that will be probably 6 to 8 week coaching program, working very much on strengthening our being so that we're able to put ourselves out to the world. So if you want more info on that or more info on getting started on YouTube, then definitely get in touch. I'll put the links to all of that below. And watch this video where I talk about more and share how I've grown my brand on YouTube and the steps I've taken. So stay blissed, stay blessed. Bye-bye, goddess.